episode of Jam TV. So Babes is currently at the studio right now, and I'm about to share with you guys the time that I got offered to do Playboy. Did I do it? Did I pose for Playboy? I'm about to tell you how it all happened. Stay tuned. Okay, Jammers, so as you guys know, I am a singer and a model, and of course now a mommy and a wife. But at the time that I got offered to do Playboy, I was doing heavy duty modeling. Check out my photos. So at that time, I had a lot of photo shoots happening, and one of the directors of Playboy hit me up on Instagram, and he had initially invited me to one of those Playboy events. This is when Hugh Hefner was alive at the time. He wanted me to do like some bartending with some other girls, and I started contemplating. I started thinking to myself, do I want to go do this? This can open so many avenues and so many doors for me if I take that chance and I go out there and do it. But when I think of Playboy, I know it's supposed to be classy and not like Hustler magazine, but I start to think to myself like, Playboy, I feel like it's not what I'm used to doing, like as far as what I consider sexy. To me, it's a little bit more on the like sleazy side. Now that's my view of it. Now everybody is entitled to have their own views and everything, but I didn't know if I wanted to stick that Playboy name to the J-Cast name. So I contemplated. I had turned down going out to LA and doing bartending for one of the Hugh Hefner parties. So Jammers, the director kept hitting me up for these parties that kept going on, these private parties, private Playboy parties out in LA. And at one point I contemplated again, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it, you know? Like I'm doing all this modeling and I'm doing all this stuff, and you know, maybe I should just get the courage and just go out there and do it. But something told me, nah, you good. You continue to stay at the path you're at and continue to do what you believe in. So there was this opportunity, Jammers, when another director hit me up and he was like, look, I really like your photos. I really like your look. I like the fact that you're Latina and that you're all natural. Jammers, I'm all natural. I haven't had any surgeries. I haven't done anything. No breast augmentations. In fact, I want to reduce my breasts, to be honest with you, because it hurt my back. And after I had my son, it seems like my breasts have gotten bigger, when actually I want them to get smaller. But anywho, enough of that talking. But the director had asked me to shoot for a spread in Playboy, and he offered me an enormous amount of money. Like it was like outrageously enormous. The most money I've ever been offered for any project, Jammers. And I shared this with the husband, and he was like, man, I'm down. You know, this will put you in a whole nother spectrum, a whole nother realm of things, da 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 da. I support you if you do it. I support you if you don't do it. So Jammers, I had his support no matter what. But you know, I kept thinking about it. And I'm old school. My mother is very conservative. She went to a Catholic boarding school. She raised me conservative. Even when I wear bikinis, my mom's like, oh, I love this picture, but I'm gonna cut your head off and just print your head and not your body. I can't believe you're wearing this bikini and da 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 da. I'm like, Mom, it's a bikini or whatever. But Jammers, I thought about it, and I was like, you know, this would take my whole brand to a whole nother level if I just do this. But I started thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, is money really worth all that? Showing my goods to the world and everything, I feel like that's for your husband. Like, I feel like those kind of things are only for your husband. Like, if the whole world sees it, why is it now special to your husband? So in my mind, I kept thinking that thought. I kept thinking over and over and over, like, I understand he supports me, but deep down inside, I just don't feel like it's right. Like, showing my goods to the world. Now, what makes it sacred and special for him? So Jammers, again, I kept thinking about it. At that time, I had a manager, and he was like, Cass, you gotta do it. Like, you got to do it. Like, this is the biggest thing. That is a huge name. It will definitely take you to the next level. Now, Jammers, in my mind, I wanted to do it. I was willing to do implied nude, but I didn't want to show any of my private parts because that was for my husband. So I asked them, I said, look, I've been contemplating, I've been thinking about it, and I'm down to do the photo shoot, but can we shoot where we're not showing anything? Like, I can do implied nude, but I don't want to show any of my goods. I'm just not comfortable with that. And they said like this, no, we want to show all goods because you're natural and it's very different, and that's what we would like to do. So either you're willing to do that or not at all. So I started thinking about it, went back to the table again, and I said, am I willing to give up my pride and my morals and my values and just show all the goods to the world? And Jammers, what do you guys think I did? You think that I should have taken that offer? Do you think I took the offer? Well, Jammers, I decided not to take the offer. I said I couldn't live with myself if I posed nude and showed the world all my goods. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable with my nudity picture or my nude picture being in someone's bedroom while I'm laying with my husband. So I thought those things. Again, I come from old school values. And yes, I dress a little sexy here and there. And my mother always tells me, don't dress like that, don't do that, that's this, that's that. But I had to break out of my shell because at first, Jammers, I used to wear boy clothes. Like, I used to wear baggy shorts, baggy shirts. I know you guys probably don't believe it, but I used to be like a straight up tomboy, hair slicked back, no makeup, nothing. And when I got to college, I started carrying my very first purse. I started doing my hair. I started doing my makeup. And at one point in time, I wasn't very comfortable with my body. Like, I was kind of like shy about it. Like, I was like real timid, real scared, real conservative about it. But I started getting into the modeling to help me, to make me feel better about myself. And I started doing competitions and competing and getting into publications. And that's what gave me the confidence to be happy within my own skin and not to be so shy. So I'm grateful for that. But no matter how much money in the world that I'm offered, I don't think that I could ever do that at all. Now, I can do implied nude and things like that. It just can't be just all exposed. Everybody has their own choice and their beliefs, but that's not what I believe in. Jammers, let me know what y'all think. Y'all think that I should have done it, or you guys think I made the right decision? You can hit me up on my Instagram at jcasscassidy, or you can hit me up on my Facebook at jcassmusic. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if I made the right decision. I definitely love to hear from you guys, definitely. So Jammers, if you like this episode, make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you're not part of the family, it's never too late. Smash that notification bell and that sub button and join the family. And Jammers, if you haven't gotten Babe's Mantra album, what are you waiting for?
Ain't nobody gonna stop what I want, cause I get what I get. I'm my own damn boss, and these niggas are fake. See, I am not them. Ain't nobody gonna stop what I want, cause I get what I get. I'm my own damn boss, and these niggas are fake. See, I am not them.
And Jammers, as you guys know, he has Carbon Monoxide on all social platforms. Make sure to get that album as well.
Cleveland, on a one-way bus to Cali, finna find easy, we believed it. And of course, if we can dream it, damn sure that we can achieve it.
And Jammers, if you haven't gotten your Jam TV merchandise, what are you waiting for? It's time you get your merchandise at jamtvofficial.com. And Jammers, check out all my music. I got a lot of new projects coming out at www.jcassmusic.com. And until next time, Jammers, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and thank you for tuning in to Jam TV. Bye.